introduction.
Hello, my name is David Clipper, and I did Texas versus Johnson for my Supreme Court case. In 1984, Gregory Lee Johnson burned down an American flag outside of the convention center where the 1984 Republican National Convention was being held in Dallas, Texas. Johnson burned the flag to protest the policies of President Ronald Reagan. He was later arrested and charged with desecrating a venerated object. So Gregory Lee Johnson was a member of the National Communist Party. He and a group of over 100 other protesters burned the American flag while saying the slogan, "Red, white, and blue, we spit on you." Johnson, however, was the only one arrested for this group action. Johnson was arrested and punished with a $2,000 fine and 1 year in prison. Johnson appealed the case, arguing that his actions were symbolic speech, protected by the First Amendment, and the case eventually made its way up to the Supreme Court, where they decided to hear his argument. Leading up to the case, in 1968, Congress passed the first law regarding flag desecration because of an American flag burning protest that happened in 1968 due to the Vietnam War. This law made it illegal to cast contempt onto the American flag in any way, such as trampling or burning it. The main issue surrounding the case was whether flag burning constitutes as symbolic speech, which is protected by your First Amendment. The reasoning of the case was the majority of the court, according to Justice Brennan, agreed with Johnson and held that flag burning constitutes as a form of symbolic speech that is protected by the First Amendment. The ruling was in favor of Johnson, 5-4. The dissent on the case, Justice Stevens argued that the flag's unique status as a symbol of national unity for the U.S. outweighed symbolic speech concerns, so the government could potentially lawfully prohibit flag burning. So today, flag burning is protected by the First Amendment of the United States, although it's seen as taboo and frowned upon by many veterans and patriotic Americans. It is recognized as a form of protest that is protected under freedom of speech. So the debate continues. In 1990, United States versus Eichmann was another Supreme Court case whether it is constitutionally acceptable to burn the American flag. Passage of the Flag Protection Act resulted in several flag burning incidents protesting the new law that flag burning was now an acceptable form of protest. So for my opinion on the ruling, this Supreme Court case serves as an ongoing examination of free speech and what is protected by the First Amendment. While I understand why people are against the burning, I uphold the ruling of the courts. That's all, thank you.